Hunter here. And you guys may notice that we're not in our usual spot right now.
We did a whole take of this video.
I know, but Hunter kept making fun of me, and I want to do a concise...
you deserve to, anyway.
I want to do a concise storytelling of what has happened.
Because that's what's interesting, and not how terrible a person you are. I would argue that how terrible a person you are is far more interesting.
What does that have to do with my computer? Okay.
Because the computer is doing to you what you deserve. Continue.
Okay. So, yesterday, Hunter and I recorded our reaction, right? Everything was fine. I put it up for Patreons, the one without the video, which is gonna come into this story later. But anyway, so, you know, I uploaded everything. I stepped out of the room for like 5 minutes because it was my cousin's birthday party. They were having it here. They wanted to play Spider-Man. I basically picked up the PlayStation. I, like, threw it in there. I was like, here you go. Good luck. My cousin wouldn't web swing, by the way. She just was walking around New York, my younger cousin, and I was just like, and my uncle was just like, that's like playing like a Star Wars game and taking the bus, like, come on, like yelling at his daughter. It was really funny. But anyway, I walk back in here, my computer has restarted itself, and the D drive is missing. So I'm like, oh, okay, because this has happened before, like every once in a while, and I just restart the computer and everything's fine. So after 10 restarts of the computer, it's not working. And so I go into the Murder of Bird server and I'm like, guys, I need some help. And no one is able to help me, unfortunately, because, like, other than, hey, Cal, maybe you should open it up and see if all the wires are okay. I don't feel comfortable opening up my $5,000 computer. So, you know what I'm saying? So I decide, okay, so I unplug everything, I carry it upstairs by myself, I put it on the table, and I'm like, Mom, we gotta go to Best Buy. And she's like, well, there's another place around here that's probably cheaper than Geek Squad, and we'll go there. And I was just like, okay, Mom, whatever.
Also, your mom offered to, like, fix it, which...
She offered to go into it and, like, see if anything was wrong, but I didn't trust her to do that.
Your mom is inept so much as she raised you, a deeply emotionally disturbed and borderline psychopathic individual. But that motherfucker can fix stuff.
Okay.
You should have trusted her.
I should have. I regret at least not letting her take a look to see if it was something.
Because really, is she gonna screw it up more?
It in, and then it would be fine, and we wouldn't even be here right now. But anyway.
And so man, would I love not to be here right now.
We go to the place to fix it. First of all, too, while we're walking into the store, somebody out of their car yells, "Hi, Cal," and then Jaden says that, my sister, and I'm like, who the fuck is like that? Because I didn't see who was inside the car, but I'm like, it's not Hunter, because Hunter's at work, so he's not driving around being like, hey, Kaylin, what's up right now? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so somebody, like, yelled at me outside of their car window. I don't know who that was. If that was any of you guys, or if you know.
That'd be funny for you to get, like, a fan to recognize you on the worst day of your life.
Yeah, this is the worst day of my life. These are the worst 24 hours of my life.
Also, dare I say you lived a privileged life if the worst thing that happened to you is your $5,000 computer broke.
It didn't cost that much. I was just being exaggerated.
Also, you know why it broke?
What?
Because there's a goddamn mountain of dust where your computer did. You know why I love that we changed the framing of this video? So they can see what a goddamn mess this room is. Look at this shit. Boxes everywhere. Everything's full. It's disgusting.
Anyway.
It choked to death on the mountains of dust that is on that. Ooh. Anyways.
Anyway. So, we go inside, and I basically explain to them what the problem is. My mom's here like, well, probably something just needs to be plugged in. Like, they'll probably call you today, and it'll be picked up tomorrow, right? So, they asked what's wrong with it, and then they were like, well, it may take 3 to 5 business days to run a diagnostic. And I visibly start freaking out. Right? And they're like, what's on this computer that's so important? Do you have an assignment or something? And my mom is like, she has a YouTube video that she needs out of there. Because my reaction that I uploaded to Patreons doesn't have the video, it only has the audio. And so if my computer's broken, that's fine. I just want that one file so I can upload it. But, okay, so here's another thing. If you're a Ruby YouTuber and you're willing to edit in the video into my reaction this week, I will literally love you forever. I may even pay you, but
God knows you didn't fucking pay me for this bullshit.
The audio is there, it's the video that's not there. All you need to do is sync up the audio to our reaction, but I can't do it.
This is so pathetic.
I need help.
that you're literally begging strangers on the internet.
What, to edit something for...
Yes.
I mean, I'm just saying the RWBY YouTubers, obviously not the people that regularly watch us. If any of them come across, like, this video, help me. DM me on Twitter.
Also...
I need some help.
Like, just quick question. You have this video is this camera, which is your phone, which looks way nicer than the regular camera.
Okay, Hunter.
Is propped up on 3 books. How many of those books have you read?
2 of them. The other 3 are my diaries. So, I guess I read them, but I also wrote them.
So out of the History All You Left Me and The Layers of Leaves and Turtles All the Way Down,
The House of Leaves I haven't read, but I read the other 2.
Okay, that was better than I thought, because I'm just like, it would be really sad if the most use those books
ever got was being propped up for...
was you being propped up in a... Yeah.
Anyway, so, as soon as my mom says that, one of the boys at the desk starts laughing, and I'm about to cut a bitch, because I'm like, you don't understand. Like, this isn't like, oh, my video is in there and it only gets 10 views or what, you know what I mean?
No, my
like,
video's in there and it gets 20 views!
Like, no, like, this is a big deal, but it's fine, because we have the Patreon one, right? It just doesn't have the video in it, so if somebody can edit it for me, that would be great. So anyway, we get back home, and my mom gets an email from the people, and their estimated date of return is December 8th. If you guys don't know, that is 2 weeks from now, I think. And so...
So it was the other people in Best Buy, and you went with Best Buy?
No. We went with some other, like, fixer people. And
Which
my mom's
wasn't
like...
December 8th.
No, which was December 8th.
Okay.
And so my mom's like, hey, don't worry, like, they're just saying that in case it actually takes that long.
I thought you
if they
said
fix
3
the
to 5
I know, that's
days.
what I'm saying! So I'm like, why? Well, 3 to 5 to run the diagnostic.
Oh.
But then if they actually have to fix it, that's how long. I'm guessing it's just a placeholder date, right? Like, just in case there are other projects with people with really fucked up computers or iPhones, they can't fix it that fast. But I'm guessing mine should be a simple fix. I'm hoping.
Relatively.
So I get back home. And I'm like, Mom, I can't wait till December 8th for a new computer. Like, we just can't. So...
You can,
we
you're
could,
neurotic.
but we're not going to.
You say we're.
I mean me and my mom.
Okay.
So my mom needs a new computer anyway, so I was like, Mom, listen, I'm gonna look around for Cyber Monday, I'm gonna buy a new computer, you can have my old desktop so you can do your work. Because if you guys don't know, my computer is the only computer in this house, like, that works. My mom has a laptop and it broke. My sister has a laptop and it's on the fritz. So my computer is like the only pure good thing that we had in this house for people to do their work on if they had an emergency.
Except it's not because it's broken, and 2,
well, it's broken now.
After looking at all the fucking dirt,
the dust.
Yeah, no, it wasn't pure either. It was gagging and tainted.
Anyway. So, I'm a little stressed out.
Oh, I can tell.
And so, if you guys come across me, like, on Twitter, or, like, if I reply to your comment and I seem like, kind of like a bitch, depending on what
You've been a bitch to me so far. Actually, you know what, Cal? It'll be okay.
I don't believe that! That's what I posted on Twitter. I was like, I just want someone to tell me everything's gonna be okay, and it's all gonna be fine, but I don't believe it. So... I found a $5,000 computer on Best Buy that was really good. So, like, 32 gigabytes of RAM.
I would fucking hope so, because it's $5,000.
It has 12-core processor, like, all of that stuff. Like, the graphics card is really good, but my mom was like, no.
It's $5,000.
It's $5,000. So, we found another one that has half of the amount of processors, half the amount of RAM, but it's still a really good computer. So...
I have a laptop.
Tomorrow... I'm probably gonna buy it for Cyber Monday.
Squid on it.
Yeah, we were also gonna see if we could use Hunter's thing to record, but the problem is I don't even know how I'd upload, like, from his laptop. So what we are doing, if you guys have stayed for these 9 minutes of us panicking, is
really, I've been pretty calm. You've been panicking.
We're recording on my phone, and we're gonna record and upload everything on my phone this week.
Yes, we are.
I'm gonna get that new computer by the time we have to do a reaction, or hopefully they'll fix my old one. Regardless, we need a computer. I also need to look in to see if, like, any of my RWBY YouTuber friends, so, like, David, Arnold, hi, like, putting y'all on the spot, can edit my reaction for me, because it should be simple. It's just an audio sync. Right, to sync the audio that we have to the video and the audio.
I got some good news.
Oh, what is it?
I got 90% on an assignment.
Good job, Hunter.
So, your life is terrible, but I'm doing okay.
Anyway, so that's what we're doing this week. if I've learned anything, the show must go on, right? Like, from all the acting bullshit that I do. So that's what we're doing.
All the acting...
We just need a computer. So I'm hoping to get one by the time the next Ruby reaction comes out. In the meantime, our reaction is fine. It's up for patrons right now. It just doesn't have the video in it. So if somebody can, like,
also, just have it on in the background as you're watching the video. Who the fuck knows?
Well, maybe. I mean, it depends, right? So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. That is the big problem that we are having. So nothing this week is going to be edited. Nothing this week. I don't even know how this sounds. Like, I don't know if my phone sounds nice. But there's nothing we can do.
I trust the Apple Corporation. You know, you just got yourself a new phone. Yeah, like you got yourself a new. It looks good.
Anyway, so that's it. If you guys want to help with the computer, like, the money isn't really a problem because I can write it off as a school expense, because I also have a speech that I have to do on Tuesday, and I haven't even started to write it yet.
Like, the thing that you're stressed about.
Yeah, well...
Like, you have the weirdest priorities.
I mean, yeah, so I have school assignments to hand in, but we're not worried about that right now. So it's not, like, the money isn't a problem when buying a new computer, so don't worry. What I really need is somebody to help me edit my reaction, some moral support, but if you guys want to support us on Patreon, I'll appreciate that as well.
You've not been getting that moral support from me, honey.
No, I'm not. I guess one more thing, like, I don't want to get all, like, mushy, but I guess this has taught me a lesson. You know what I mean?
What's that lesson?
It's just that...
Is it that maybe you don't have to freak out about...
No.
That as long as you have your health and... Oh, never mind. No, so we're not learning about how the bigger picture. We're not learning about how maybe you just need to accept your health and those in your life who love you, and things like a broken computer aren't that big a deal. No, the lesson you learned is that the computer is absolutely the big deal.
No.
Holy shit.
What I was gonna say...
If you were a kid's movie...
I was gonna talk about wasted time. So, like, I've sat on this computer so much and thought, oh, I'm gonna stream, or I should record this, and I was like, nah, I'll have time later. No, you don't have time later, Cal. You gotta do it now. So when I get that new computer, you guys best believe that, like, I'm not gonna take it for granted. You understand what I'm saying, Hunter?
Oh my
because
God.
now I am literally going crazy. I don't know what to do with myself, and that is probably very evident, and, like, every time the camera's off, I start crying, and I couldn't sleep last night, and all of these other things. So, basically what I'm trying to say is that when I get my new computer, like, again, like, y'all best believe, like, we're gonna be making some videos, or, like, streaming a lot, or whatever. And by me, I mean mostly just me.
I understood. It wasn't the journey. It wasn't winning. It was the friends we made along the way. Fuck you! It was absolutely the journey. You would be the worst kids movie.
I'm telling them not to waste their time. They never know what could happen. That's all that I'm trying to say.
I love how what could happen is not the death of, like, a loved one. Like, what if your mother died or your sister died and you're just like, all that time I spent in my basement, I could have been with the ones that I love. You're like, nah, B, I learned that lesson about a fucking computer. Merry Christmas, everyone!
Anyway, that's it. I hope that you guys understand. We're still gonna be uploading this week. And that's basically it. So we'll see y'all later. Bye!